would each of you please take out your ICs? This is an RA18 event. This is an RA18 event as ruled by the FDA. Would everyone please take out your ICs? Come on, it's the law that you've got to have it on you. Okay, some of you have your ICs. Now, I'd like everyone to turn to your partner and check that your partner is above the age of 18. Oh, 17, that's awesome. Oh, it's 18 and above. Yeah. Is everyone here born on or after the 12th of August 1987? Everyone born after the 12th of August 1987, right? 1989. I'm sorry. Yeah. I humanities student. Okay. Yeah, okay, before we begin, I'd like to thank big thanks again to all our corporate and individual sponsors. I would like to thank one more sponsor, one more person in the audience who's helped us a lot today. And her name is Stephanie Young. Stephanie, please stand up and wave to the... Yeah, Stephanie is the SC reporter who actually got us in the Straits Times today. And like, we are, and she's a straight girl too. That's her boyfriend right next to her. So we are the only, ContraDiction 3 is the only indignation event to get in the papers, not because, without having been banned first. Isn't that wonderful? Now, because you do realize how many things, and you actually start to count how many things in this in indignation this year have been banned. I'd like you to count along with me. After I say one thing, count one. Okay. Number one is Alex Howe's kissing. Wow. Genevieve Chua's drawing of two women doing a doggy style, which was replaced by that work. My short story entitled Lee Lotar. There's a screening of the film Paper Dolls. 4. A screening of the Laramie Project. 5. The talk by Troy Perry. 6. A talk by Douglas Sanders. 7. A queer picnic. The pink picnic. 8. A pink run. 9. And a pink scavenger hunt. 10. City of Possibilities. A big round of applause. Now that we're done with like polemicizing, we should actually get down to poetry. I'd like to first read. I'd like to invite the lovely Peng Tianxi. Is Tianxi in the house? Tianxi is a poet. Tianxi is a well-established young poet in Singapore, and she's next year or end of this year she'll be releasing a collection of poetry entitled Eye and Tongue, and she's also been a film publicist for movies such as Anand Combat and Invincible City, and the two of us, we're going to alternate reading works. You are starting. Take that.
The first poem I'm reading is entitled Water Lights. According to the legend of the white snake, Bai Su-zhen was a white snake that turned into an immortal woman. So after that, she bought a green snake, which she turned into a young girl and named Xiao Qing. And they remained companions even after Bai Su-zhen's marriage. When an evil monk trapped Bai Suchen in a pagoda, it was Xiao Qing who, after years of martial arts training, was the one to free her. Together they fought the monk, and after winning they went back to her family home and lived happily ever after. Water Ice. I appeared in the story only because you wanted me to. It was your pale hands that lifted me, a whip of emerald, from the marketplace basket, and it was your words that writhed out a soul from my shine-crusted body. So there I was, to the world something between your friend and a maid. He tended towards the former. He was nice, that husband of yours. I remember the rain when we first saw him. It lanced silver across your cheek, while I cried out, in spite of myself, "Isn't he the one?" You just smiled, holding his hand as you stepped lightly onto the boat. That, I tell people, is how it began. Love at first sight, silver flashing down your face, while I, everyone laughs here, vomited into the spangles on the water. It was never explained to him why I moved into his new home. I was just a giveaway that had to be accepted with the amazing deal. We got along in the end, and there was always three of us at important events. Your child's birth, the shop's opening, and the inconvenient business you try not to remember. But there was only me through the years of perfecting my dance of death for you. It was a rain of silver blades that I lived 10 years in, that quivered your pagoda prison into 1,000 glittering shards. We won, of course. Now it's difficult at New Year visits. I ignore your rhapsodies on family life and the bachelors you invite to dinner. Now your child thinks I'm his aunt. He pesters me for stories of your life, but only my eyes, when the tears melt him into your image, tell him what you have forgotten. Your face darted among the swords like a river's shifting light, and we danced in a rain of silver for the last time, together. Darling, I would have died for you, but I never had the luck.
Crystal Pear. Mother came home from business trips in China, leaving her love in the kitchen, wet with refrigerator dew. Dark yellow baskets of scary lychee still stuck to their leaves, the silk white flesh on the black stones. Fuji apples, names marked into their skin. And once, most wonderful, a cluster of peaches, pale pink, as one monkey might eat, in a children's fable, flesh to last 1,000, 10,000 years. The green fuzz cheeks, not yet turned yellow. Would you believe I ate you then, imported man, too perfect for this sticky island? Your kiss, a city of stars. Your soul, a smuggler's gift. Your countenance, locked in a suitcase, packed too full of good memories.
This next poem is written according, well, not strictly according, but to a classical Persian verse form. Ghazal of Winter. Outside, the homeless ask our help in all their languages. The words disperse like witches' ashes. Your nights are filled with arsonists and lonely politicians, walking through constituencies of posters like hurling skin. What will survive of this are words and stardust. At customs we found nothing hidden in the bronze god. One night we read that ignorant ships kiss and pass. The next, the collision and 4 girls lying under stateless waters. Each morning brings 2 sets of dreams, the summoned and the lost. Every other space I learn to halve with you, as we watch the days slide past, like streetcars, along steel networks planned by neither of us.